I was asked to make a video explaining why I think Tiff is a good friend. And after much deliberation, I just thought that just didn't seem like it was enough. So instead, I made a PowerPoint presentation. Let's get started. Tiff is supportive. See Exhibit A.
I've known Tiffany for a really long time. So one of the things that's made her a good friend is that she's always been there for me. She's been there through the good things and the bad. She has been willing to do anything. If it meant going out to Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning, she was always there. She's always been there to support me, and she has been a very good friend.
She's always there for you when you need her.
So something that makes Tiffany a really great friend is that no matter how much we rag on each other and pretend like we're mean and we want to play fight and all, I know if anything ever goes wrong and I give her a call, she'll drop what she can and come help me. She is a true friend.
She's genuinely interested in your well-being.
Okay, so here's a few things that make you such a great friend. You're always so understanding of everyone. Your heart is so large that no matter what happens and no matter how much you complain about it later to your future self, you're always so warm and kind towards all of us, especially me. I know I've had some issues in the past, me struggling, that I've confided with you. And I just feel like me being able to go to you is very, in a sense, generous of you for offering your time to me, but also shows that you can make anyone comfortable, feel themselves, or be truthful to themselves whenever, they're around you. So that's what makes you such a great person.
And she makes you feel wanted.
One of the things that makes Tiffany such a good friend is her ability to connect with others, and I always felt like she never shied away from inviting others to join in on whatever she was doing. So just always making people feel wanted and feel important. That's been one of the things I've always admired about her.
Tiff is kind.
I just wanted to say that you're such a wonderful teammate and a good friend, and I love being cat people together. One of my favorite things is chatting about our animals and just laughs throughout the day, because as we both know, it can be long days.
Again, she's always there for you whenever you need her. She would do anything for anybody.
Tiffany is a great friend because she's willing to spend an hour in a random street in Portugal to get a tangerine just for you, and she manages.
What makes Tiffany a good friend is that Tiffany is loyal, and she'll always have your back no matter what situation. Even though it's that you are completely wrong, and sometimes, in some cases, you are, she'll always have your back no matter what.
I love being friends with Tiff because she always knows how to find a great deal, and she always knows how to push me out of my comfort zone, even if it is encouraging me to fly across the world and go live in France.
You know how to make people laugh, and you're kind and caring, and you're always lending a helping hand, whether it's in your personal life or your professional life, and I've seen it through OEP.
Tiff is funny. She's always laughing. And her laugh makes you laugh. I mean, seriously, it's so darn cute.
You're laughing.
There's never a dull moment with her. Tiff is smart. She's a great conversationalist.
I think you're awesome and amazing, and what I love about you most is just how much you grew at Manchester, from more of a shy and more introverted student to a student who stood up for her beliefs, was passionate, and then I loved in your senior year just how much fun you had, and just the joy you bring to the classroom. And
She can literally talk about anything under the sun, including art, music.
I love having you in my life because you're like the perfect mom friend. You're super caring and you always have something clever or insightful to say.
She's never boring. I mean, see exhibit collage. Look at how many cool things she does in her life. She gives great advice. See exhibit Ron Swanson. I mean, that's great advice.
Tiffany's a great friend because there's no one-size-fits-all with her friendship. She finds out what's unique to each individual, and she makes her friendship perfect for that person.
So in summary, Tiff is smart, Tiff is loyal, Tiff is grateful, and I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay, good girl. Enough. Shit. What was he gonna say? Okay, enough with. Okay. You gonna look? Okay. Enough with the mushy gushy stuff. Now let's take a stroll down memory lane.
My all-time favorite Tiff moment is when we stayed up for the sunrise and we pulled a Rose and Jack from Titanic moment, and I was the Jack to her Rose.
There's some pictures of us at Florabama, and there's one of us in a bathroom, and I'm sitting on your shoulders, writing on the wall, and it's one of my favorite pictures still.
My favorite memories with Tiffany is going down to Tennessee. I know it's probably not one of her favorite memories if she got super sick and I ordered a ton of food for us, but just staying in and hanging out and playing Poop, the card game, was just a ton of fun for me, and I just remember having a ton of laughs with her when she wasn't sleeping or barfing her guts out.
Going with another friend and her to McDonald's in the middle of winter because I wanted ice cream, and we walked from my house to McDonald's in just our like sweaters and no jackets really, and we walked to McDonald's. That's when I knew she was a good friend.
training and development, Nate working at Pizza Hut, and Pizza Hut being delivered to class, and just kind of the inside jokes, the fun we had in that class. I learned just as much from all of you as I think you learned from me, and it was just a fun community. I think you guys had like a Snapchat of me talking about me, taking pictures of me during class. I don't even know what was on there.
Even we were running after trying to find Bailey, and Kruger called us. She's like, "Where's Bailey?" with Janelle. And it just always makes me giggle inside, because Terry always blames it on you, completely forgetting that I was there too, and it was my phone that she picked that like we called her on.
When we all went camping together, that was really fun. There's also when we went to Arizona together, that was fun. SOS was fun together. Pretty much any time with Tiffany was a good time.
So I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but I'm just gonna ask, how many hours was it, Tiffany, before you realized we were messing with you about horseflies? Just how many hours was it, truly? Love you.
I'll never forget how we landed in Dublin and took a double-decker downtown. And I sit in front and Tiffany sits behind me, and suddenly I hear like this phone drop. And then I turn myself and I see this huge backpack of hers roll down the double-decker stairs with everybody staring, and she's like running after it downstairs. So, well done, Tiffany. Love you.
Well, one time I was in the living room playing video games, and Tiffany was in the kitchen doing something, and we were just having a casual conversation, and Tiffany, at the end, Tiffany made a statement, and then literally 2 seconds after making the statement, she was like, "Yeah, huh?" And I just sat there for a second, and I was like, "Tiffany, who in the fuck are you debating with?" And she's like, I don't know. I was like, "Well, you fucking beat Casper, because he ain't saying nothing back."
Happy birthday, Tiffany. Almost a quarter of a century years old. You're hitting that 24. Dang, look at you. 24 cat mom to miss a wonderful Katie Poo. Bless her soul.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday, Tiff.
Hey, Tiffany, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy 24th birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday, Dipster.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday, Tiff.
Tiffany, just wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy birthday, Tiff.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tiffany. I hope it's a good one.
But wait.
There's more.
Hey, Tiff! We miss you, Tiff, and we've got something to say. Or sing about. Crow about. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiff. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Just wait. One more thing.
Happy birthday, dear Tiffany, and all my best wishes for health, happiness, and many good friends, which obviously you've got, otherwise they wouldn't have chased me up here to share in this video. They asked what were the happiest memories I had when you were staying here. There were others, but I will just remember and remind you of one, which was going to the football match in the National Stadium in Roi Baudouin, King Baudouin. We went there by metro, I think. I'd got tickets not too high up because I have no head for heights. And then we enjoyed the match. But towards the end of the match, suddenly the weather was very bad. Fog descended on the playing field. We were still up in the light, but the players were in the fog, and it was hilariously funny, and I'm sure you remember. We then, after the match, there were so many people, but we are still, as far as I remember, queued to have some frit, and then we went home by tram, as far as I remember, and I really enjoyed that and remember it with great happiness. Have a really good time. Blair sends his congratulations. He is sleeping on some of my clothes, and I don't want to disturb him because then he gets bad-tempered, but he also remembers you very kindly. So I hope to see you again, and all my best wishes, dear. Bye-bye.